St. Lucie County. So we're happy to be here today. As you might imagine, we're here doing this Spanish Lake community, senior community in St. Lucie County. So we're going to be here for 3 days, and we're going to do at least 2,250 vaccines for senior citizens. These are people that were rostered by this community, put in here. I tell you what, I was able to go through there. People are very, very happy, and many of them are relieved to be able to get the vaccine. So this is yet another effort to put seniors first. We've done millions of seniors have gotten shots in Florida, and we've got to keep it going. We are 40, as of this morning, reported, and the reporting lags. 47% of seniors in Florida have gotten a shot, and we think probably it's over 50% because this is 4 days behind usually. So that is one of the best in the country in terms of the percentages. There's some places in the country that have like 30% or 35% of seniors, and so we made the decision to put seniors first. And I think the results are paying off. Now, St. Lucie has done a good job. They're roughly a little bit below the state average, right at the state average. And our view was we had a community here where there was a lot of demand. We can do an extra, hopefully, 2,200 to 2,500 additional vaccines and maybe get them over 50% of the seniors very shortly. So I think it's going to be exciting to be able to do it. So we're happy to be here. We're glad that the representatives are here. And this is just one of many things, of course, that we're doing to be able to put seniors first. I was actually at Edward Waters College in Jacksonville earlier this morning. We had set up a site about a week or two ago in Palm Beach County out in Pahokee, which is farthest west you can go, right by the Lake Okeechobee. And they don't have access to the same amount of pharmacy or any of the things that many of the other places on the coast in Palm Beach had. So we set up, we went there, did some vaccinations, said, you know what, we should do a permanent site here, and then we should try to mimic this in other parts of the state. And so we did that. We would have set up these other 6 sites last week, but the Moderna got delayed because of the storm. It was sitting basically in Memphis. We didn't get it until Monday, when we would have gotten it the previous Monday or Tuesday. But we were happy to be able to launch today. So you have Edward Waters College in Jacksonville, Pahokee, FAMU in Leon County, Kissimmee Community Center in Osceola County, Broward College in Broward County, Oak Grove Park, and Overton Youth Center, both in Miami-Dade County. And so they're going to be doing a minimum of 200 vaccinations a day at each site. And we were also able to do a retail pharmacy expansion this week down in Miami-Dade County. They were one of the counties that didn't have a big retail footprint. Most other counties had either Publix or a lot of Walmart or some of the other ones. Miami-Dade, basically, they had a couple Walmart. So we were able to do 81 additional pharmacy options in Miami-Dade County between Navarro Discount Pharmacy and the CVS EMOS stores in Dade County. So we're happy to do that. Now, most of what the CVS did was in Miami-Dade. However, they did sprinkle some stores throughout the rest of the state. There is one in St. Lucie County where you can get shots. Right now, if you're 65 and plus. So if you go to CVS.com, they have the place on the website where you can click on and then put in your zip code, and they will direct you to the store in St. Lucie County where they're having it at. We also have statewide almost 600 Publix pharmacies, 119 Walmart and Sam's Clubs, and 43 Winn-Dixies now offering vaccines to seniors across 52 counties. And in St. Lucie, we have 9 Publix pharmacies that are offering shots. And then we have 5 Walmarts that are offering shots. And so if you want to do a retail and you're in St. Lucie County, you got some options. Publix.com/COVID vaccine to sign up for Publix, and Walmart.com/COVID vaccine to sign up to Walmart. And so we think that those have been very effective. When we put the Palm Beach, when we put the Publix in Palm Beach, they did 65 Publixes. Most of the 90% of the seniors live within a mile and a half of it. Palm Beach now has about 60% of their seniors have been vaccinated. They were behind the national average, and then it's really helped. So the retail is good because it's in your community. You can go. They have appointments. You don't have to necessarily wait in a drive-through line or any of that. So we're glad that those options are here in St. Lucie. We've also been doing working with faith-based groups and churches, mostly African-American churches. We've done 65 faith-based events across 18 counties. In St. Lucie, we did a faith-based event at St. Bernadette Catholic Church, so they did over 1,000 vaccines at the church. So we're going to continue working with churches and synagogues. We did one event in Aventura down in Miami-Dade at a synagogue, and we had people from the synagogue, we had a pastor from a church, and we had a guy from a mosque bring people in. And so we are doing interfaith as well. We also have the state sites, state-supported and community vaccination sites. 87 are around the state. St. Lucie Fairgrounds here offers about 4,700 Pfizer shots every week. And as the Pfizer increases, if there's capacity here to do more, we obviously will push more out. We've also we're close to 20 different senior communities like we're here today. We're able to go in, get a lot of the residents done in a short amount of time. We were in Hernando County yesterday, similar community to this, and it was really great. We put through a lot of folks. This is going to be good, and everyone in there was really happy. I mean, I think that, when you do this, especially with the seniors, you have some seniors who are tech savvy and can get online. You have others that will do whatever they can to get an appointment. They're really, which is great, and obviously we want to get them shots. But you have some seniors that are like, I would get it, but I don't necessarily know about going to the pharmacy or going to the hospital. So when you have your neighbors doing it, and they say, hey, they're going to be at the clubhouse on Thursday, then they're like, okay, yeah, sign me up. And then they come. Some come in the golf cart. Some of them come in their car. They're able to come here. And if they need assistance to get here, it's a lot easier to do it if it's right in their home community. So we think these community, senior community missions does bring out some folks, and it's able to get more people vaccinated than maybe you otherwise would if you just had a site, say, 30 minutes from here. We're also doing homebound seniors. We've done over 1,300 homebound seniors, including a lot of World War II vets, Korean vets, Holocaust survivors, Bay of Pigs vets, and so we're going to keep doing that for those folks. They've done a lot for us, and we need to step up and do what we can to help them right now. And then finally, we have 4 sites in conjunction with the federal government that will be opening next week: Miami, Tampa, Orlando, and Jacksonville. Those are thousands of shots a day, and those are all the vaccine from that is in addition to what we're already getting. And so it's not coming out of the state's kitty. It's additional vaccine. And that was basically the thing that we had said from the beginning. We just want more vaccine. The shots are getting in the arms really across the country, including in Florida. It's really just getting more. So we're going to get more there, and that's going to be good. And then the final thing I'd say is we're going to see this week the approval for the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. And Johnson & Johnson's different than Pfizer and Moderna because it's just one dose. You get it and you're done. It doesn't require any type of special freezing or even freezing at all. You can just put it in the refrigerator. So it's something that I think is going to be a very good tool. And I just want to tell people the data on the Johnson & Johnson has been fantastic. The way you hear about some of this stuff caricaturized, I don't understand why people do this. They'll say it's not as effective as Pfizer and Moderna. It's only 67%. But understand what that refers to. It was found to be 100% effective at preventing death and hospitalization. And isn't that what you want? So they're saying it's not as effective at preventing a mild cold-like symptoms, which, okay, obviously no one wants to get a cold either, but that's much different than facing something that could be life-threatening. And so Johnson & Johnson vaccine is going to be, the data has been fantastic. We're embracing it. If we get a shipment of it, we think the beginning of next week, but perhaps, we want to be able to make that available for folks throughout the state of Florida. Now, I'm 42. I'm going to be closer to the back of the line. But when it is my turn, I'm going to take the Johnson & Johnson. I'm just going to get one shot and then be done. So I think it's really good. I think the data was fantastic. And I just hope that people, when they're making these decisions, aren't thinking that somehow it's ineffective. Because the fact is, in their clinical trials, anyone who took the vaccine, not one of them died, and not one of them had a serious hospitalization. So that's a really good thing, and that's something that we're going to want to put to use very shortly. I'm going to let the folks come up here, say a few things, and I'll take a few questions before we leave. So, Gail, do you want to say a few words?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, Governor. And isn't it a delight to have the governor here today? I see that wonderful sign. Thank you, Governor. Thank you, Governor DeSantis. And this all came about very rapidly. I am just delighted that we were able to get this here in St. Lucie County. And I want to thank the Department of Emergency Management and the governor's office for working so closely to make this happen here and making sure that our seniors are protected. This is, of course, we have emphasized seniors in the state of Florida. Anybody 65 and older qualifies immediately, and everybody else will eventually, but it's so important that we protect our most vulnerable. So I just want to say thank you so much. We are going to continue this effort. There will be additional sites in St. Lucie County, and I just want to say thank you to our local health department, to the Department of Health, and especially to our Governor, Ron DeSantis, for doing this. Thank you.
Well, thank you all for being here today, and it's an absolute pleasure to have a governor that listens to the people, that wants to keep Florida open, to have a governor here that puts Floridians first, and that's what it's about. I can't thank you enough, Governor, for all the work that you're doing. We had a little issue a couple of weeks ago when we came to the governor and we said, look, St. Lucie County needs some more vaccines. Where our numbers are down, we've got to get our numbers up. Our people really need this. And what is an amazing pleasure is to have a governor that listens, and his staff listens, and it's here, folks. Thank you so much, Governor. It's an absolute pleasure to have a governor that listens.
I'd also like to emulate those words and say thank you to Governor DeSantis for all the hard work that he's done. How lucky are we to live in the great state of Florida? This is a wonderful place to be. Our seniors are being taken care of, and we are a forward-thinking administration, and that's all due to our leadership. So thank you so much.
Sure.
I think I echo what everybody has said. You know, I have 4 counties in my district, including St. Lucie County, so it's been interesting to travel around and see how the administration is going. And, Governor, you've done an amazing job. So thank you all so much, and thank you.
Yep. We're going to be doing more. So if you look at the coverage so far for seniors and the percentages, we have, I think Wakulla, is the highest. They're already 78% of seniors. St. John's is 75%. The state average, as I said, is getting close to 50%, which is good. But, you know, we have some of the rural counties that are 29, 30%. So we are going to be doing more doses for the rural counties. Some rural counties have done very well. I mean, if you look at like a Gadsden County, it's, I think, close to Gadsden's about 60% of the seniors. That's rural. That's the most heavily African-American county in Florida. And so they've done well. Some of the other rural have done well. But I think we have some rural pockets where the numbers have lagged. The good thing about that is a relatively small amount of vaccine can go a big way if you only have a few thousand seniors that need it. So we're going to be doing that going forward and trying to basically plug any type of holes that we see. And we're just excited to be able to, if you look at all the key metrics in terms of 65 and up vaccinations, percentages of total shots that have gone to seniors, the percentage of seniors that have gotten a shot, and then the total number of seniors that have gotten shot. Florida is either #1 or close to #1 in the country on all of those, and we're going to keep doing it.